West Virginia trails are no joke. I had some apprehension in sharing this. This is our friends, experienced riders have been going there over 10 years, 15 plus trips down there. Very good riders, but a little tiny mishap, and the next thing you know, you've got a rolled over machine. Why I didn't want to share this? Well, it's kind of a private matter, but more so than anything, if this could save someone and show you guys how serious these trails are down here, even one of the lowest center of gravities experienced riders, things like this can happen. I share this because I want anybody that goes down there, be safe. We're running good roll cage, obviously. The roll cage held up, even the glass window held up, the machine held up, and we're running harnesses and helmets, being safe. And everybody walked away with just some small bruises. So be safe. Hey guys, Barry at CTech-review. We made it in to beautiful West Virginia. I don't know if you can see this background. This is incredible. Never been to West Virginia before to do any off-roading. We are at Ashland Resort in North Fork, West Virginia. We're gonna give the Can-Am its debut. We kind of broke it in a little bit, put like 70 miles on at Silver Lake at the sand dunes. Uneventful trip here, 8-9 hours in the RHO towing. Thing's a beast. Got almost 10 miles per gallon, which is pretty incredible for a gas off-road truck towing an enclosed trailer. Anyhow, I want to show you guys some of the tasteful mods we did. This is kind of like the second round of mods, budget focused. Keep in mind, I'm trying to get the best bang for the buck. If it doesn't work, we'll upgrade, get something different. But I want to kind of show you what we've done, and we're going to kind of take you through this journey of Ashland here at the in West Virginia, to show you how incredible this is. Coming from Michigan, I feel like I'm spoiled. We got great trails and everything there, but this looks like it's gonna be next level. So they got all these like cool little cabins you can rent here if you want. You can bring your toy hauler, your travel trailer. They've got some bigger lodges down the street. These are the deluxe cabins, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty decently appointed. But so I want to kind of give you guys an update with where we're at. First video, we kind of talked about, we did the roof, we did the windshield, we did the fender flares, we did the lower doors, we did the harnesses. We did these kids, these are called Aces Racings, these like junior seats. And the whole theory is if you got kids that are younger and the full-size seat doesn't fit them well enough, this kind of really gets them in place. And then this little thing is a booster they make from Aces Racing, which gets our youngest even in a more comfortable position for his harness. So I'm excited to try that out. And since the last video, we've done a few other things. Backup camera from Wolfbox. I'm gonna show you how well this thing works. Pretty incredible. Then this thing right here, I ordered some of these little tie downs here. I think these are Tusk Racing. I can't remember specifically, but I'll put a link. Everything I'm gonna show you, I'll put a link down below. I got this cargo net, nothing crazy. I didn't wanna go and get the huge box because I don't think I need it quite yet. And if I ever wanna get a spare tire, I want some kind of room. And so the theory was we can use this waterproof duffel bag for canoeing and other things, and it's got more multiple use cases. And then I had some padding actually from inside a gym that I kind of wanted to create a little bit of padding between the bottom of the side-by-side and our duffel bag to kind of hold it in place, nothing kind of puncture. And I took another piece and put it on the inside. But this is a waterproof bag. We also put the fire extinguisher on here, and then I kind of like did a few little mods to it. I didn't like how it rattled, so I kind of put some extra tape in here and taped the handle just so it doesn't rattle here. We can easily tear that off if need be. Some other mods here we did. We finally got the tablet in place, and I want to just show you how cool this is. So our version X3, not the Maverick R, did not come with a tablet or any sort of screen. No big deal. We had a 6th gen iPad available for 50 bucks. I think this is a Kimimoto, a tablet holder. This is awesome. And then you still got the storage behind it. We can charge our phones. This is a pretty slick setup. Some other changes we did. We put a windshield wiper on this thing. And I was told, if you're gonna come here, it's probably not a bad idea to have a windshield wiper. I went with the manual one just because I didn't really want the weight and everything. And I don't know if I'll really need it. For 17 bucks, I feel like I'll just give that a try. While we're doing that, I was told, you know, it's probably not a bad idea to get a windshield washer setup. So we went with the Kimimoto windshield washer setup. I ended up actually upgrading the switch that came with it because I didn't really care for the look of it, and I wanted something to kind of match the rest of the switches. But this is pretty slick here. Squirts up on there. I only went with the one sprayer. We're gonna try and see how one works, if that's a good setup or not. Just kind of show you how. Got good coverage there. I can add a second. The challenge with that Kimimoto setup out of the box is the factory sprayer. I couldn't get it to get the proper angle up here. I ordered an adjustable sprayer nozzle, didn't get here in time for the trip. So I was kind of forced to figure something else out. I found this position right here, gave me the right angle, and I was still able to get the right height and the right coverage with just one. In the future, if I want, I might tee it off and put a secondary there. Not a big deal. Or I might try even some other aftermarket ones. What other changes did I do? Obviously, got the ride command going there. We got the strobe. Nothing else really changed much. Oh, that's the other big change. See this? This is the Wolf Box rear view mirror. And I'll show you a little bit more about how this works, but that is super slick. And if you don't like seeing it, you could still use it as a standard rear view mirror. But otherwise, we got everything else pretty much set up. I did add a few other things I should show you guys. I did have to upgrade and put the shocks on the doors because one of the times we opened our doors, we didn't, or shut the doors, we didn't properly close it. Friend was driving it, thing swung open and ripped the connector, the strap off the passenger door. I still got the original one connected just because I wanted a little extra freedom. A little bit of trimming required in the plastic. This was my first one I did. The other side I did a little bit better, but these are also the Kimimoto ones, and they seem to work pretty decent. The other thing I'm a little disappointed in, but not a big deal, these are the Kimimoto side door bags. I ended up moving this door bag down to here because my knee kind of liked this comfort area here, and I wanted to get rid of the janky straps. And if this was behind here, these door straps, the door handles didn't work correctly. Once again, this is an upgrade also, I think Kimimoto, but I can't remember. I'll put a description down below, and I want to kind of show you guys. You do have to modify some of the plastic to make this thing clear, but you're still able to retain the stock one, so not a huge deal there. I'll show you I did a little bit better on the passenger side. Got a little bit better clearance here. You can kind of see where you got to kind of cut, trim back some of the plastic there. Not a big deal. There's your clearance for the handle here. And then here is our washer reservoir bottle. And you might ask, Barry, why did you put it here instead of like where a lot of people put it in between up here? I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I didn't want to have to remove the shocks, flip the reservoirs outside. And I didn't want that pump sitting up front in inclement weather, debris hitting it, and mud and water hitting an electrical pump down below. So my thought was, keeping this in here, there's less chance of damage because dirt, mud, and stuff's not going to get in here. And here's the other reason I wanted. If that pump fails, we could easily just push that, disconnect the hose, and you could actually just push water with your mouth through that hose. Worst case, I'm just saying, it's all in here, and it's easy to fill. It's underneath that seat. There's a million different places you can put these. I even looked at putting it up into that storage area, but we're gonna try it right here. I just riveted it down for the meantime. Out of the box, the kit worked okay. I just didn't like the switch that came with it, and I don't like that how it doesn't come with the factory adjustable nozzles. But if you're doing a Can-Am, worked right there, worked okay. Here's another mod I wanted to try out. See this? This is the door extender, and the whole theory is you're going down the trail and it's kind of hot. It kind of creates a louver to pull air in. We'll see how well it works. It seems to be pretty solid as far as I don't hear the door rattling. We're not doing crazy trails yet. We're only doing 8-10 miles per hour, but it is kind of interesting and I wanted to try them out. Okay, we got this thing loaded up. We'll see how this will work. Looks to be like it's holding in place pretty good. Kind of got it strapped all along here. The other thing is we got just a cheap soft cooler we got from Costco back in the day. Fits literally perfect in that second row, so hopefully that'll be good. I want to show you guys something else that's super cool. These things here, forget the color, but these things are called helmet hands. I'm going to show you how they work here in a second. Really cool to have with kids. Pretty cool. These things called helmet hands. We got them upside down at the moment, but the whole idea is this holds his head in place and you can kind of adjust it. West Virginia. So what's super cool about West Virginia is they're promoting off-road and recreation. You can drive on most of the roads in their state with your dirt bike, four-wheeler, or side-by-side. Like little spot right here. All this rain from last night. No. Okay, we're going through a river. Did a good undercarriage cleaning here. So coming in here into the cab. So we did this trail system both back-to-back days, and just a little bit of rain made a big difference from how the trails, as far as the water and the mud, a lot more. And so you just want to be careful. Some of this stuff could get kind of deep, so be smart.
There's our friends.
Watch your face, boys. I wonder if we're gonna get some water in the cabin here in a minute. Nothing yet. Here we go. Get some water in here. Here we go, Liz. Oh, got a little water.
I don't get it on my side.
Got water on this side. Not terrible. That was fun. So here's just another super cool little look out here where you can kind of go off of like one of the main roads and see this pretty neat little waterfall. There's tons of these all around the area. Well, day 2, Hatfield McCoy. We did some outlaw trails today. And man, it was incredible. So much fun. This thing is mind-blowingly capable. I was worried I was gonna need 35-inch tires. These carnivores, these things are unbelievable. Like, just the traction is insane. We were going up stuff that I just cannot believe. Like, growing up on four-wheelers and dirt bikes, stuff that I can't believe this thing can go up. And they say it's because of the long wheelbase, and then the extra width being 72 inches wide helps this thing have more stability. But knock on wood, it's been a great machine. We had a few pretty hard hits, bottomed out in some super deep ruts. You can see my PPF is just shredded. But machine's holding up good. Seats are working good. Windshield's working good. Wipers working good. Tablet holder, questionable. Windshield washer is working great, but I might move it to a little different location. I'm thinking about putting it in there now. We got probably tons of scratches on this thing because it was super tight and we were just brushing. I mean, you can see, look down the side of this thing. It's just, poor thing is just, it's unbelievably scratched up, but here's what it is. We're gonna have some fun. Third day, Hatfield McCoy trails. Yesterday we scratched the beast up pretty good. Got everything cleaned up and ready to go for the day. Did definitely put a bunch of scratches in it, but it's a pretty tight area through there. But I cannot believe how capable these things are. Truly incredible. Having the backup camera is pretty much a must out here because this thing is so long and big. You can't see through much through the back window. Definitely worth doing that. This is the kind of serious stuff you see coming in. They had a full setup of what? 10 side-by-sides on that beast. Okay, so we do 32 miles yesterday, something like that. We did some Hatfield. Which trail did we do last year? Do you remember the name of it?
Pochantis.
Pochantis yesterday. That was fun. Guess we're in the middle. The old Indian Ridge Bar and Grill. Pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a hot one today. I'm pretty impressed with how the iPad is working with these maps. Everybody seems to want to use the Samsung, but we already had a free tablet at home and it's been working awesome. So it sounds like today we're going to do some Outlaw and we will see what it's going to be like. It's already dusty, which kind of sucks, but not much we can do about it.
At least it's dry, not raining.
It's dry. Windshield washer worked awesome. Windshield wiper worked good. Anything not work great? Maybe this Kimimoto tablet holder. Might want to replace this and get the ERP one. This thing keeps opening up a bunch. That's kind of annoying. The Can-Am was a beast though. Nothing got hot, nothing crazy. I think today's going to be a little bit more technical though. Yeah, this is wild.
Hard to keep it.
watch your guys' face?
It's hard to stay still to get a good video, you know?
With little Rocky. Kid George looking to the camera. Look how good that backup camera, that's so cool. There are all these neat little restaurants. This is the Outlaw Bar and Grill along the trail. Pretty cool. We're gonna stay back. You seeing this? Oh, that did not sound good. Oh shoot. Seems like he's gonna be high gear. I think we're gonna start on the right and stay that way. Stay on the right. Get it from the side too, how you see how tight you are. This is unreal. Look, you can see where the machines are like rubbing up against us. How close are we on that side? Are the fenders touching?
Not yet.
Oh, rear was touching. Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
It's really hard to get
It is
still.
hard. We're climbing a pretty good, like, incline. Smell that stinky water. Lots of fun hill climbs like this all over, and these are kind of fun. Some of them are kind of intense. We didn't go after, but this one wasn't too bad, and is not an issue. What's neat with the ATVs is they have to take a little bit different line because they're a little narrower than the side-by-sides and have a shorter wheelbase. So you got to definitely put that into your plan if you're coming with an ATV and riding with side-by-side. Just be careful, obviously. I'm going to have to pick a different line than, no doubt.
This is the mining we were talking about.
Okay, let's go.
So this is a really cool little scenic overlook. I think it's called Flag Rock area, and they've got a monument for fallen soldiers. Super cool. It's a nice little hike. Be careful, there are snakes in the area, and this kind of overlooks a little city with some cabins down below. But it was fun kind of going up there and seeing the view. Beautiful area. It's wild. This has to be really rough because the suspension soaks up so much. You know what I mean? Look guys, we're up against the wall over here. This is where we bottomed out pretty hard before. There we go. Not as bad that time. Here? Right here? It's for the windshield wiper. Are you talking the red light? Oh, look, he's pretty close on this side too.
I think this is the one that's even closer than last
Oh yeah,
one.
I think you're right.
We literally pushed along.
Right, up against it.
You touching it, guys? Pretty cool, dude.
Careful. Yeah, careful your hand up. Wow, we are into it hard. You should see the fender bending right now.
I touched the
Yeah, you sure did. Oh my gosh. Take a little go-kart ride the track.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna hit this rock? We're gonna feel it? Nothing. Good ground clearance. Here we go, guys. Gonna go over this rock. Boom. No big deal. Okay, watch the twigs, guys. This is kind of cool. All right, can we go up it, boys? What do you think? Ready? Like nothing. We're gonna crap, 3 days of Hatfield Mccoy and Outlaw trails will wear you out. I can't tell you how impressed I am with these things. I've never ridden at these limits before, and I just cannot believe what these side-by-sides can do. It's totally incredible. We did about 200 miles in the last 3 days, and we're pooped. We're here at the Ashland Resort right now. I'm filling up with gas. They got a pretty cool little store in here. It's just so neat how everybody can just ride down the roads here, and when you're done, fill up. And they even have a area over here you can wash your machine when you're done. So that's kind of cool, because I really don't want to put all this crap. I want to get this thing cleaned up before I put it in the trailer. Last day here in Hatfield Mccoy. Said to go. Place is awesome. Definitely going to be coming back here. Hey guys, if you enjoy the video, feel free to like and subscribe. We're going to put all the links for all of the products down below. Thanks for watching.